This is wrong. A broken bar. The word slipped out of Maria's trembling lips before she could stop herself. She froze into quiet, marble-floored hallway of Kingston Enterprises, clutching her cleaning cart as the billionaire shot at Daniel Kingston himself. He walked past her with tired, empty eyes. She hadn't meant to say it aloud, she hadn't meant to speak at all, but what she had just seen, a broken bar, it wouldn't let her stay silent. If you're watching this, stay with me till the end, because this story will touch your heart in ways you won't expect. And if it does a broken bar, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more stories like this. Maria had been working as a cleaner in the towering glass building for only 2 months. A widow raising her son alone, she'd taken the night shift so she could be home during the day when he returned from school. Her hands were always tired, her back always aching, but her spirit had something pure, something life refused to crush. Daniel Kingston, on the other hand, was a man the world envied. Young, brilliant, a billionaire by 35, owner of one of the country's largest technology firms. But those who watched his interviews didn't see what Maria saw that night: the man who walked alone, shoulders heavy, eyes clouded with exhaustion and quiet pain. He never noticed her a broken bar until the moment she accidentally spoke. Daniel stopped, turned slowly, and blinked. "What did you say?" Maria's heart pounded. "Yeah, broken bar. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to interrupt." "Number." He stepped closer. "You said something. What was it?" She hesitated. Every instinct told her to stay quiet. Cleaners didn't get involved in business matters. They didn't speak unless spoken to. But what she had seen on his desk, those documents, those numbers, they were wrong. Terribly wrong. "Eyes to broken bar. This is wrong," she whispered. Daniel frowned. "What is wrong?" She swallowed hard. "Sir, your new investment project, a broken bar. The proposal on your desk, a broken bar. The numbers don't add up." For a moment, Daniel thought he'd misheard. A cleaning lady talking about financial discrepancies in a confidential proposal. "You a broken bar. Read them?" he asked, not angrily, but with disbelief. "I didn't mean to, sir," she said quickly. "I was just wiping the table, and the papers were right there. About a broken bar. I studied accounting for 2 years before my husband passed away. I never finished the degree, but I recognize manipulated figures when I see them. Someone is trying to hide something." Daniel felt something shift inside him. Annoyance, curiosity, or maybe relief, because deep down, he had sensed something was off too. But everyone around him told him things were fine. "Show me," he said. They walked into his office. Maria pointed out each inconsistency with a trembling finger: the inflated asset values, the mismatched cash flows, the hidden liabilities buried under vague wording. She explained quietly, almost apologetically, yet each word struck Daniel like a blow. If she was right, a broken bar, he wasn't facing a small error. He was facing a company-shattering disaster. And she was right. He opened his laptop, pulled up internal reports, cross-checked her concerns, and the truth unfolded like a storm. His own CFO was preparing to siphon money away through a fake subsidiary. If this project was approved, Daniel would lose not thousands, not millions a broken bar, but nearly $500 million, almost half the company's liquidity. Daniel sank into his chair, his chest tight. "How a broken bar? How did I miss this?" Maria stepped back, unsure if she had done something terribly wrong. "Sir, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interfere. Please don't fire me." "Yeah." He cut her off gently. "Fire you? You just saved my company." His voice cracked as something Maria never expected. For the first time in years, Daniel Kingston felt human again. That night became the beginning of something extraordinary. The next morning, Daniel confronted the CFO with evidence. Security escorted the man out. The board held an emergency meeting. Daniel credited Maria in front of everyone, shocking them all. "Her honesty saved us," he said firmly. But what came after broken bar, that's where the story becomes even more powerful. Daniel called Maria to his office again. She stood nervously, still wearing her faded cleaning uniform. "Maria," he said softly, "you mentioned you once studied accounting." "Yes, sir. I had to stop in a broken bar when my husband passed away. I had to work full-time and raise my son." Daniel nodded with understanding. "Do you want to finish your education?" Her eyes widened. "Yeah, broken bar. I can't afford that." "You don't have to," He said, "I'm offering you a scholarship, full tuition, and when you're ready, a broken bar, a job here, not as a cleaner, but in the finance department." Maria broke down in tears. For years, she had worked silently in the shadows, cleaning after others, swallowing her dreams just to survive. And now, because she spoke up on See a Broken Bar, because she dared to say this is wrong, a broken bar, her entire life was changing. Months passed. Maria studied in the evenings and worked during the day, but the company supported her every step. Daniel checked in occasionally, genuinely interested in her progress. He learned about her son, about her struggles, about her strength. Some nights, he would sit with her as she revised accounting formulas, and she would give him advice more sincere and grounded than any consultant he had hired. Slowly, Daniel found something even more precious than the $500 million she saved up. He found a friend. Maria eventually graduated, top of her class. The day she walked into Kingston Enterprises wearing her new ID badge, a junior financial analyst, the entire department applauded. Her son hugged her proudly. Daniel stood by her side, and then he announced something completely unexpected. In honor of Maria, he said to the whole company, "We are creating a new employee support program, scholarships, mental health care, and training for anyone trying to rebuild their life. No one should be overlooked. No one should be invisible." Maria wiped tears from her eyes. Daniel did too.